didn't work out. Like there was just a wrong note. Where was that? Okay, so that wasn't the spot.
That wasn't the spot?
It was later.
Was it?
Yeah, okay, so somewhere around there. Well, there was a note that didn't work. What was the note that just, I mean, wasn't like the note was sloppy, it was that the note wasn't even there.
F?
Okay, so, well, that's, part of that's you to figure out, but in that bow stroke, there was one note that didn't work out. So, just do those notes separately with the fingering that you have. Yeah, okay. And do the bowing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and with the, was that the fingering that you had before?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the only time where I thought like, oh, there's a note that's missing, so to speak. Start from the first phrase. Beginning sounds good. As far as accuracy, which is, it's a hard passage. Can the eighth notes be lighter? Okay, so think accurate, but don't think like I'm playing an etude, I'm playing an etude, I'm playing. Think sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So those are eighth notes too. So ba ba
Okay,
ba
yeah.
ba. That's like a soprano she's just singing and it's so high. I mean, goodness sakes. That first dotted figure. What is this creature that comes out that's playing this solo? What is this representative of? I mean, Mozart's all about characters. It's some type of something. Is it a salamander? What is it? Or is it a musical instrument that you're imitating? What goes ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum,
A
bum?
bunny?
A bunny? I've never heard bunnies do anything like that. But yeah, sure, you're allowed to think anything you want. It's true, it's high and it's light. But I'm thinking, particularly in my mind, I'm feeling that you're representing another musical instrument that's not a violin.
Oh.
The bunny is not completely disregarded, but...
Like brass?
Okay, and what, for example...
French horn?
Oh, could be a horn. I mean, he wrote 6 concertos for the instrument. I'm actually thinking a trumpet, mainly because the key. The trumpet's almost always only playing this key. But yeah, maybe it's like a little tiny bunny playing a little tiny trumpet, because it is so high. It's also really high for a trumpet to play, but it is a kind of trumpet-like figure. So it kind of should sparkle and be festive. That's the other thing. That dotted figure doesn't sound like that.
The dotted figure.
Da-da, it doesn't sound like a trumpet, it doesn't sound festive, it doesn't sound like a bunny, it doesn't sound anything like that. And I think you can try to make it sound a little bit more all of those things.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, nice. And that one passage was better the first time you went through it, right? Yeah,
Yes.
now your eyes are crossing, but it is a famous passage. It just needs to be perfect. Have you done the metronome just to that hard passage?
Yeah.
Okay, and like just again like a metronome mark a day or two if you feel really confident. Okay, and like I said, the first time it was a little bit better. So, something I'd like you to refine is the appoggiatura figure, which is so common in Mozart, and that's always when there's like these slurred eighths or 2 eighths followed by a quarter note. Da da bum. Or dia da da da. So bar 51, also bar 49, also bar
51.
51. Da da bum. Yeah, can you play that? I'll just get those notes in tune though. Yeah. Okay. So it's always a resolution of harmonic tension, and it should be lighter.
Okay.
So that's the same with all of these double appoggiaturas. That the resolution note should always be not weak, but it should always be just graceful and lighter. So just do bar 49, and it's singing, and it's beautiful, but the resolution note, the second beat, is just a little lighter. Is that all one bow? I don't have your part. Okay, and there's still contact with the string. Okay, this may be a little too anemic. So maybe a little bit more rather than a little bit less. Maybe, like I said, maybe a little bit more on the first part. Could you do the beat before? Da 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 da.
Is that up bow?
I think it's down bow, believe it or not. Da 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 da. Good. And except for the end. I'm sorry, I cut you off, and I shouldn't have it. It should be light. It shouldn't go da or something like that. One last time, and you can keep going. Okay, so that's what I.
Yeah.
So right there, can you just isolate 51? Da dum bum. Actually, and thinking about it, it's a deceptive cadence. So da dee dum bum, meaning it's a little bit of a harmonic question mark. It just sometimes sounds like you're playing it more. Da dum ba. No. So just play it nicely then. So da dum ba. There's a little bit of an articulation. Great, and that whole passage now again, and those resolution notes, you've been lengthening them out of rhythm. So dia da da 2 3 ba dum bum.